Hi, welcome back to my vegetable garden. Well, this is just a little update on these tomatoes. These in here, they're the ones that were grown under my grow lights, and that one is the original container. I sowed the seeds in, and I've left a couple in by the windowsill to see how they get on compared to my grow light ones. And well, I'll use this one because I can use it to go right up. This is a grow light one. I think it's a Scarlet O, yeah. And as you can see, if I put it right next to the ones next to the windowsill, as you can see, the grow light ones are a lot darker green, just generally more healthy plant, but they look fantastic. And if you just look at these now, as you can see, they're getting tall, and well, if I put them up about the same height as the others, oops, sorry, there you go, as you can see, they are, zoom out a little bit, there you go, as you can see this, they are taller. Just, it's only been a week since they've been, get the same height, there you are. It's only been a week for this little experiment, and as you can see, they're all short and squat, whereas you can see some of them near the windowsill are starting to get tall and scraggly, if that's the right word. But yeah, and if you look at the stems, I mean, they're not really bad plants, you know, there's not that much wrong with them, they're still healthy in there, but the stems, as you can see, they're thin, whereas if you look at the stems of these, they're stockier, more sturdier. So yeah, so I've got to say, these grow lights, they're doing the job. Shorter, stockier, greener, healthier plants. So this, oh, and I'll have to tell you about that one. These tomatoes have put such a spurt of growth on under the grow lights that this one grew so tall it actually ended up touching the lights. And they're not generally hot, they're not scalding hot to touch by hand, but they are quite warm. But these were pressed up right against them, and as you can see, it's singed a couple of the leaves, but the rest of the plant is green, healthy, and really healthy looking. So yeah, obviously these grow lights have a problem now, because these tomatoes are growing a lot quicker than I was expecting, and that is, I've got a set of me tomatoes here, and I've also got a set of different chilies growing as well. And the problem I've got now is, because these tomatoes are growing so quickly, even though they're short and stocky, they're still growing quicker. And this is an example of one of my chili. It is, I can't see, oh, it's the jalapeno. It's doing really well, getting a couple of sets of true leaves on it now. Again, green, healthy, lovely looking seedling. But the problem is, my chilies grow, even though they're doing well, they're still growing at a slower rate than the tomatoes. And because my tomatoes are growing, that means my grow lights are about up here, which means they're way too high for me chilies. So I'm not quite sure. I have a problem through my own success here. I don't know what to do, whether to keep raising it and seeing what it does with these chilies, but I don't, if anything, I can re-sow some tomato seeds because it's still only the very beginning of February and they'll catch up no problem under the grow lights. Or whether to keep going with these, I don't know. I don't know whether it's worthwhile as another experiment. Maybe a couple of more weeks, maybe put these in the little mini greenhouse, in my greenhouse. Might keep them away from any frosts that we might still get. And start some fresh ones. Exactly the same variety, but start them again, so it sort of puts them back a couple of months. So by the time these have grown to about this height, these will have only just germinated, and you know, they'll sort of grow more at the same rate, if you get me drift. So I might do that. I might, in a couple of weeks, when these get even taller, put these in the greenhouse and start some more tomatoes, and then if these die, at least I've got my next zone of tomatoes to take the place, and I'll have lost nothing. I'll have maybe gained a bit of experience, a bit of knowledge for next year, but it's all a learning curve. So yeah, I hope that was a little bit interesting for you. Certainly interesting for me. As I say, it's all a learning curve. On hindsight, maybe I should have hung back on the tomatoes and just started the chilies and let them grow on a bit and then start the tomatoes. But as I say, I've got loads of seed. I've got about 3 packets of money makers and a couple of packets of San Marzanos and a couple of packets of Romas, and I've got loads of Gardener's Delights and all that, so I can easily re-sow me tomatoes about 4 or 5 times over if I wanted to. But yeah, I might do that. I might grow on those ones I've got, and hopefully the weather, frosts might not go away, but temperatures warm up a bit, and they might be able to stand it in the greenhouse, the mini greenhouse in the greenhouse, and grow on. If they do, great. If they don't, then I'll, in about 3 weeks, something like that, I'll sow another set of tomato seeds and then bring them on. Because with them grow lights, they do really bring them on quick, so I'm not going to lose anything. So that's it, a nice short video for once. Hope you liked it. Please like, comment, subscribe. So until next time, in my vegetable garden, I'll see you later.